AOL Television.
So you've had quite the season. First of all, the big, are they, will they, won't they, house moment. Did you really think that would ever happen?
I hoped it would. I like the tension between those two characters. I love the way they handled that kiss. I love that it was, really, really raw moment. There was nothing romantic about, I had no makeup on. My face was a mess. I'm in basically, pajamas and a big sweater. Mm-hmm. Totally vulnerable. It was a beautiful moment of deep love. Even though it didn't lead to a relationship,
right.
These two characters have a very deep relationship with each other. How could they possibly get these two characters together, even though I really wanted it to?
Right.
And just the way they handled it, the way the writers handled it, I thought it was really brilliant.
They managed to make it seem, and you all managed to make it seem, so unrehearsed. I mean, there was spittle in the kiss to the point where you're like, oh my God, they really just grabbed each other and kissed each other, and it's amazing. It was one of those moments that takes you out of TV.
I'm so glad you feel that way.
Yeah. So now we want more.
I can't watch it that way because I know it's about to happen.
Exactly.
But that's really nice to hear. Thank you.
And now we want more. Now that Cuddy is seemingly on her road for real now to be a mom and adopt this baby, what is next?
Well, she's unprepared for what it means to be a mother. And I think nobody's really prepared for what it means to be a mother, but she's already a mother of this hospital. She takes care of everything. She's got a million eyes and a million hands having to control this plus having to control him. And so to have a baby means that she has to let go of something. What's she going to let go of? And it really is a huge question, and it kind of falls apart. And the question as to whether or not she's going to really be a mom comes up.
You and Foreman, little action happening. What's going on?
Well, I've kind of bounced back from my downward spiral of destruction. Yes. Now she's on the upswing for a while. That could change. Usually does. And it's a new kind of path for 13 because before this point she had no real reason to hang on, no real reason to try to fight the disease, live with the disease. She found a friend in Foreman. He encouraged her to seek treatment, and she's going to try it. But it's a difficult thing for her, and they get to know each other, of course, throughout the process, and it's an unlikely pairing, but I think a kind of interesting one.
Well, and he's giving her the treatments. He convinced her to do it. It's his trial. There's something very this hero complex thing going on.
But it's House, so that could all go very wrong.
Absolutely. What will happen? Give us a little hint about what's going to happen with your relationship with House because of that.
Well, of course, House doesn't like to have anything going on around him that he's not controlling. He likes to have his hands in every jar. And he has always found 13 slightly frustrating because she's this ambiguous character. She's bisexual. She's not gay or straight. Right. That bothers him. He likes things black or white. And he does respect her. He likes having her around. He's fired her about 3 times. Mm-hmm. Tends to bring her back.
But he needs the women that care. He always needs the chick doctors who really have heart and who really care.
Although I kind of hate that. I don't want it to be like, oh, it's the girl. She's going to have a heart. I think it's cool that 13's kind of dry. Uh-huh. She's not the lovey-dovey one. Dr. Cameron is extremely sweet. She's the one who you want to see if you're in that hospital. You want to go to her. She's smart and she will take care of you. 13's
Are you saying we shouldn't go to 13?
13's a little drier. She might not have the best bedside manner. It's unclear. She might be having a bad day with her Huntington's, or she might make out with you. So maybe you do want to go to her.
Maybe you do. Actually, there it is. You
never
know what
you're
going to get.
But it's fun to go head to head with House because those are always really, really fun scenes, and the writers have created a really interesting relationship between the two of them. Kind of a lot of mutual respect and also frustration. So that always makes for good TV.
That push and pull, we love it.
AOL Television.